might you lot help Brian squeeze out another massive number 2? Housemates. They're going to be joining us lot in just a little while. But with only 46 hours until finale night. You can bet your leopard print handbag you won't get many more of these. These.
Get the fuck out of here.
Or these.
Literally smells like puke.
Lovely. Now, joining me on the panel tonight, we have got a pin-up, a man who just can't say no, and a brainy blonde. It is Linda Lusardi, Lee McDonald and Kate Walsh. Right, before we let these lot loose, let's take an exclusive look at how the house are reacting to this evening's departures.
This is Big Brother. Congratulations, housemates. You've made it through to the final.
Yes!
The storeroom is now open for housemates to grab some drinks.
Can it be true? People are really nice. Come on.
Oh my God.
Come on, Jules. Be proud of yourself, man. Be proud of yourself, man.
Well done.
Shut up, Dylan. It
Be
is
proud of
true.
yourself, man.
Yeah, good.
Fucking great stuff.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, everyone.
Hey, Sitch.
Well done.
Come, brother.
Salud.
Next round, well, finals.
Finale. What will be with me? Congrats.
Congrats.
To the finals.
Should we raise a glass to Prince Lorenzo and
Julie,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's just a game show.
Hold
man.
on. To Lorenzo and Julie.
To Lorenzo and Julie.
Wow.
Do we have any strawberry?
no fruit, no plums.
How classy was that? Got any strawberries to go with the champagne? Oh, lovely. Right, let's talk about eviction number 5. Linda, are the right people out, do you think, this evening?
Absolutely. I was hoping it would go this way.
Really? So you wanted Martin to stay?
Oh, definitely, especially his tan's just getting better and better.
He's an amazing tanner.
Look at him in that jacket tonight. He looks lovely.
He does look lovely,
And I think
doesn't he?
now that Julie's gone, we'll see Julian come out of his shell even more. And when he did that task today, he was so funny.
He was fantastic,
He
wasn't
was,
he?
and I just want to see more of that with him.
He was enjoying that edible underwear. Just a little bit
I don't
too
think the
much.
model was he? He was really
He
frightened
looked
going to get...
petrified. He was like, no, get away from it. Kate, are you surprised in the order that they came out this evening?
Not at all. I think because Julie had so many boos last time there was an eviction, she was maybe the obvious choice for going out first, but Prince Lorenzo, bless him, he was a little bit dull. And Julie has still got massive support. I think she's one of those kind of love-hate characters. So, no, I wasn't surprised at all. I think that, yeah, they came out in the
It
right
happened
order.
how you
It was never going to be
expected.
Martin. I think he's got a good chance of winning it.
Oh, we'll find out in 46
We will.
hours. What do you guys make of how it all turned out this evening?
Definitely. I mean, the wrong person went out tonight. I mean, Julie is a legend. I mean, she's absolutely fantastic. And she offered a great deal to the Big Brother house. And I was very surprised to see her go.
You have a very opposite reaction.
Totally. Julie should still be in there. She is a woman of 70. She is
Oh, you have the same
competing.
reaction. Yeah.
She is competing with younger people. She needed to be in there, not out. She is doing so much.
Just
No,
because
it's
she's
nothing to do
older
with her
doesn't make
age.
her...
She is a professional woman who has got so much to offer. She is such good television. I am really disappointed.
I think is it a fair thing to say that she's quite possibly one of the best celebrity housemates we've ever had? Whether you love her or dislike her, she has been thoroughly entertaining and what we've all been gripped to for the last 3.5 weeks.
Amazing actress. When she was doing the news reading, she was absolutely phenomenal. I was really impressed with her.
Lee, why do you think Colleen is the last woman standing?
I think she's had a plan that the women have been dropping like flies, and all of a sudden she's sort of gone right. Okay, she's befriended all the boys in the house. and sort of won their vote. So I think that was a very...
It took her a while, though, didn't it? Because they
did.
were very much Julie's boys.
It was. But then there was the bitching going on and with Harvey and stuff like that. And I think she lost that. Julie lost that with the boys, and then Colleen sort of slipped in there and was really good with all the boys, and she's done that. I think that's absolutely a game plan.
Do you think she's going to be in the mood for dancing tonight?
Oh, definitely, all the way until Friday.
So why didn't the public save Lorenzo? We've talked a lot about Julie, so let's talk about Lorenzo. Why didn't you guys save him?
Because he wasn't popular.
Oh, look, none of you got anything to say about him.
He didn't do nothing in the house. What did he do?
Nice chap.
Nice looking.
Human calculator? Come on, help me out.
Yeah. He was brainy, yeah, OK, he was brainy.
And
what did he do?
Boring?
I've got to be careful because he's out now, isn't it? He's bigger than me.
True. Linda, does Colleen have it in the bag now, do you think, that Julie's out?
Not in the bag, but I think she's one of the housemates that's been really true to herself right from the beginning, and she had it tough in the start because Julie had got it in for her. There was a friction there, and she coped with it on her own and just hoped that the truth would come out, and it did. And everybody saw that Julie has another side to her, which isn't that pleasant. And, you know, poor Colleen suffered on her own for a good few days, and now everyone knows she's coming out of her shell, and I think she's gone through trauma in there, and I would like her to win. I don't think she will, but I would like her to win.
Where do you think it went wrong for Nana? What was the turning point, do you think?
I mean, there were a lot of points, but I think the latest point was when she was on the bed and she was chatting to Julian saying, I'm a bloody good actress, and they might think this and that about me, but tomorrow I'm going to be absolutely charming. And that was the downfall, really, is the fact that we were all watching going, yes, she is a fantastic actress. And so when she's telling everybody, I love you, it just seemed so insincere. Yet when she was with Julian, she was funny, she was ballsy, she was so likeable. If she would have been like that the whole time, I think she would have had a really good chance of winning it, actually. But I don't know why she wasn't more true to herself when she was around all the others. I don't know.
She said to Brian that that was her. She was true to herself and she hasn't been anything but
I think
herself.
she was with Julian and she wasn't with the others. All this, nobody goes around going, oh, I love you, I love you. Nobody does that.
Don't you love how we have an opinion on somebody that we just have never met, don't know, just because we've watched them for 3.5 weeks.
That's what BB's all about, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Lee, Lorenzo, do you think when Danica left the house, that was the end of his Big Brother fairy tale?
Well,
was that it for him?
He's not been exactly a bundle of laughs all the way through, has he? Like fireworks. And I think that was he was in there, and I think they had a really good relationship going, or a friendship going. And then when she went, I mean, he got even more dull than he was before. So I think it just, you know, I shouldn't keep having a go at him, but
because he wasn't nice.
I know. But as a bloke watching it, you want a bit of feistiness and stuff like that. And
he's not in the entertainment business.
No, obviously not.
No, and he's struggling in there a bit.
But I do. I just think when she went,
what blokes do you like in there, Lee?
I really like Julian.
Yeah.
And I want Julian to win.
I've
watched him, and watching him, it was brilliant. All the time we've been watching it, he'll sit there and he'll never give an opinion. People will ask him about who do you think about that, and he just sit and go, yeah. But he's so lovely, even though.
But he'll give a brilliant one-liner, won't he?
Yes.
Just pulls him out the bag.
And that's it. Whereas Martin come in, and I was expecting him to come in and be this big feisty guy, and he's really let me down. He's a lovely guy, Martin, really lovely guy. But he come in with a game plan, and he's, you know, this crazy guy.
I'm wondering whether he stuck to that game plan, or whether he got in the house and he just went,
It would just be nice if he'd gone in a bit, you know, got a bit of...
He didn't need to put his plan into action because they were all crucifying themselves.
I know, but I just think I just was expecting this big guy to come in and, you know, be explosive. And he's lovely, but he's just sort of plodded.
We'll see if the nice guy ends up winning. What effect are their departures going to have on the house, do you think? Is it going to make a massive difference?
There'll be less bitching, and there won't be no more banana gates.
No more banana gates. So that's what we think, but I know that you have an opinion, have more opinions probably than Harvey has seconds to flow, and we all know that he has 21 seconds to flow, or 2 minutes, as we saw in last night's show. So get in touch before it's too late. Details are on your screen now. Coming up, a lady in Lep, a prince, and all the questions Brian didn't have the balls to ask. We'll see you in a minute. Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side, like Celebrity Fat Club, Terry and Gabby, Famous and Fearless, El Dorado, Ross Kemp Alive in Alaska, and the Mini Pops, we are destined for a place in the TV Hall of Fame. Yes, we are. So, first off, you lot voted Prince Lorenzo out the house, then Brian got all Frost Nixon on him, and now he's got to face his worst bits.
It's Prince Lorenzo.
Quite sexy, isn't it? Look at Brian checking out his ass. There's rumours that he's actually a prince, you know.
You are complete and utter gentleman.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, ooh, that's gonna put me to sleep.
And by the way, did I ever talk to you about your sense of style?
Prince Lorenzo's got a very sensitive side.
She is a strong girl, man. She's the type of girl I could marry.
He's completely forgotten that he's on television.
Yeah, but I can do the math. I'm 4 out of 5. 30, 61, 1 or 2, 22, 44, 82. The votes work out mathematically where the 2 will go Wednesday night, 60, 1,002. 3 people.
The human calculator.
He really is a human calculator.
I am the human calculator. My number is up.
My first nomination is Prince.
Prince Lorenzo.
The other charge is general dullness.
Mean people, look at that. I'm not gonna lie either, I said a lot of shit about each one of you.
Royalty, my ass.
I'm gonna get like eggs thrown at me and stuff on the way. I'm gonna need like a poncho. But I love you all and thank you for making this a great show.
Yeah. Of awkward situations and a quick rinse, he's found himself in a right old royal mess. Ladies, form an orderly queue. It's Prince Lorenzo. Jeff, take it away.
My name is Prince, and I am funky. My name is Prince, the one and only. I did not come to funk around till I get your daughter. Won't leave this town. My name is Prince, and I am funky. My name is Prince, the one and only. My name is Prince. My name is Prince. My name is Prince.
Good to see you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
Come and take a seat.
I don't miss this chair.
You don't miss it.
It's a diary room.
It is the diary. Well, it's not the actual one, but it's a spare one. This is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Jeff,
Hello,
are
darling.
you sad to see Prince Lorenzo go?
I am, actually. I feel as I should curtsy. I'm not sure I'll get back up again in these shoes.
Hey, thank you for that song, Jeff.
I am sad to see you go, and I think it's a shame that you didn't find your princess in the Big Brother house, but see me in the green room later. You never know. Play your cards right.
Now, that sounds like an offer you just cannot refuse.
I know, it's tough.
Now, you're the first member of actual royalty that we have had sat on that chair. We've had a few queens, but you are definitely the first prince.
I was actually thinking that I'm also the first guy to be evicted on this show for this season.
You are the first guy. How do you feel about that?
Not great. But, I just thought, I'd point out the obvious.
We were talking very briefly over there about the reaction that you got when your name was announced, both times that you've been up for eviction, and the boos that you received.
Right.
And do you not think they're a little bit unjustified? Because you genuinely, and these are the vote in public, you genuinely didn't do anything wrong. So when you came out to Cheers tonight, was that quite nice?
It was.
Was it surprising?
I was totally surprised. And when I was up for eviction, the second eviction round, I heard the boos, and I was like, maybe I'm doing something wrong, and I couldn't figure it out. So.
No, you didn't. You didn't do anything wrong.
I was like, these guys want to see you hanging. Like, I don't understand the British public. They like to boo. I was like, is there a noose out there? Like, what's going on? And I was, I was terrified to come out tonight, but I was. No, I was. I just, it's. Thank you. Keep it calm. No, but it's. Believe it or not, everyone really wants to be liked, and especially in an environment like that when you're missing your family and friends and you're trying so hard and then you get booed and you don't get it.
Yeah.
And I didn't get it. And then tonight when I walked down, everybody was so nice. Like, oh wow, that's made everything
nice.
so worth it. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this week in the house. There was a little bit of a shake-up, obviously, with Julie. So why do you think her Nana status slipped?
Well, because she got caught. You know, she went up against me and she was caught on, you know, talking to Harvey.
How did that make you feel when that all kind of came out and you found out? It must be quite an uncomfortable and awkward situation to be in.
Yes and no. I had nominated her face to face, so.
Which I've got to say, I was really shocked about.
Well,
Because,
I think she was
purely
too,
because
but-
I think we all thought no one had the balls to nominate Julie.
Well, I didn't know it was going to turn into this fiery battle back and forth, but I felt, and I know her husband's here, so I got to be very Scott's in the area, so I'm being careful with my words. And I know Julie's here, and I love her, but when you get caught playing the game, you're going to get burned, and that's what happened to her. And she's wonderful, you know, just one-on-one, but she talks and forgets that she has a microphone around her and we're all picking this up. And there was also, she had her own private bathroom and I could hear what was going on in the private bathroom because it's connected to the gym. And she had her microphone off, so she thought it was a free-for-all. And what I picked up I didn't like. And of course, my job is to be the messenger and relay what I'm hearing and what's going on with our wonderful Julie. And so I did. And I just don't like to see a double-sided person.
Yeah.
And it's a game, so it's cool, but just don't get caught.
It is a game. Julie talked about there being a gang in the house. With
By the way, is this
Harvey.
for me or is
That
this for
is for you. No, yeah, that's not for me.
Oh,
I'm at
thank
work. I have trouble getting the words out anyway, so you should definitely drink it on me. How did you feel about that whole situation? Did you feel there was a gang? The ham gang, yes.
Well, I think a gang is a strong term, but there were definitely a bond in there, and we knew that there's nothing you could do to part that bond. So they would never go against each other, and they would always support each other. And we knew that. I think the older people knew that.
But do you think it was more a friendship thing rather than a ganging up on people thing?
Yeah, they clicked just like the older people clicked, but when they attack in a way that they did, it looks like it's a gang.
Okay.
Do you understand where I'm going with this or not?
Yeah, no, I understand where you're going with it, and I think it looked quite severe on Harvey's part as well because he was so close to Julie on the beginning, and then now he all of a sudden seems to have done a complete about turn. Do you see that as well? Why do you think he's suddenly?
Because she got caught.
Right.
And you know, you look at it. We all know we're being filmed. So there's a lot of things that I think Harvey does that he knows that you're seeing. Everything.
Okay, now tell me exactly what you mean. Rather than trying to sound cryptic, tell me what you think. What do you mean by that?
Well,
you
for
think
example,
Harvey's playing a game for the cameras, and he's doing things that we want to see. He's doing things he thinks we want to see.
Yes.
Or am I putting words in your mouth?
You're putting words in my mouth, but they're correct.
Okay. I only said that because that's what I was getting from you, and you seem to not want to say that.
Okay, no. I'll give you one example. He knew that Julie was upset today about a few things that happened. He goes to her and apologizes, which I know that if there weren't cameras on him, he wouldn't apologize because he is so strong-minded and so like, this is the way, this is how it has to be. But because there's cameras on him, he turns and apologizes. And that's where I think he's playing the game.
Okay.
Do you get where I'm going with this?
Yes, yeah. You can say exactly what you think. You don't.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Do you guys? I mean, am I totally lost on this?
See.
You guys. All right. Okay.
I see what you're saying, but you obviously see a different thing to what we see because we see 1 hour. You see everything because you live there.
Yes, and
you know Harvey a lot better than we know Harvey.
I know Harvey a lot better than you guys, and I also know that it tries to be reality in there, but we never forget that we have something around our neck, which is a microphone, and there
You
were
can't
cameras
jump in the
there.
pool with it on.
No, and like when Jasmine was talking to me about her life and her child, I knew she wasn't talking to me. She was talking to every one of you, giving her story of why you should keep her there. So every conversation you're seeing in the house, when it's a sympathy conversation and when it's an apology, it's not a face-to-face apology. It's an apology making you look better to everybody else.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you. And finally, we in the Bit in the Side office had a Chinese takeaway this evening.
Yeah.
Mine cost £7.40. So how much tip should I have left?
$7.40, $14.80, so $1.48.
I love that you are a calculator.
The 15 items from the shopping list yesterday.
15 or 10?
Yeah, but I know all 15.
Go on then.
Really? I was only kidding. Okay, the nose hair trimmer, the turkey breast things, whatever those things are, the caterpillar, the edible underwear, the jockey, the mechanical jockey thing, the six-fingered glove, Julie's portrait, the mud mask with eggs, the mannequin of me.
Edible knickers, the shaker.
Well, that's later.
Oh, okay.
Trumpet.
We're going to have to hurry you up.
Drums.
Because we're running out of time.
I mean, the balloons.
Yeah.
The shaker's 12. The sleeping bag's 13. The musical piano is 14. And the 15th is the spray of Julie Me.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions for the Prince, then send them into the digital team. They're going to be interviewing him after the show for their online exclusive. Details are on your screen now. Well, that's one down, and we've got one more to go. Coming up, I get to grips with Nana Julie. See you in a minute. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Like BBTV, we also have celebrity guests and tons of fun. And like the task, we should have stopped after 2 days before the quality dropped. So earlier today, I got my hands on a real-life Prince. But in a minute, I get to chat to the Queen of Soaps. But not before we've seen her worst bits.
Don't make me weep. Oh, fuck off. Might shit in the bath.
There's no one quite like Grandma.
Come and have a snout with Nana.
Thank God for Nanny Julie.
I'm so happy you're here.
So am I.
And she's a friend to me.
Shut the fuck up, little shits.
I don't care how sweet she is. Underneath that sweetness, there's some bitter taste.
Oh, you should have felt the impact of that pie in my fucking face. She's never liked me.
She is so playing the game.
And I love you. Love you, Sam. Love you.
Her true colours come out, bro.
Got a face like a smacked ass.
She has got a vicious tongue.
You have a little respect, dear. I can't be everybody's best friend. I'm just a big softy underneath all the bravado. But I need the name of the geezer I've got to give a blowjob to. Harvey, fucking give it a now! Oh, for fuck's sake. Look at the little fucking bastard. I love it. You little tart.
How very dare you.
All part of the game, darling. Fucking Get it? Got it? Good.
So, after an impressive 22 days, 68,942 snouts and surviving 2 world wars, you lot decided to call time on a British TV icon. It's Nana, it's Gma, it's just Julie. Jeff, take it away.
Hey Nana, what's your name? Hey Nana, what's my name? Hey Nana, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Hey Nana, what's my name? Hey Nana, what's my name? Hey Nana, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Hey Nana, what's my name? Hey Nana,
Jeff, what have you...
Oh, yes! Yes!
All right, well...
Where's my cherub?
Jeff, I take it you're going to miss Julie then?
Oh, miss you? Honestly, why are you here?
God knows. God knows.
Every queen in Britain's been voted for you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Here's to the pink pound.
I know it's not the final, but you're a star and you're a legend and you're definitely a winner.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Julie, I say we, but I especially am honoured to have you here tonight. You are a TV legend. You are the queen of soaps. So how do I address you? Do I call you Nana? Do I call you Gma? Are you just Julie?
I'm just Julie.
Just Julie, there you go. So you went from Nana in the house to nominated in the house.
Yeah.
Where do you think it went wrong for you?
Well, I certainly wasn't playing a game. That's for sure. I really was just Julie all the way through.
And I think that's one of the things that lots of people couldn't decipher with you because, you know, you're a fantastic actress.
Yeah, but
so
I wasn't acting. I said it like it was.
Yeah.
Some people like that, got it. Some people didn't.
Yeah.
And there was a gang. Of course there bloody was a gang. No two ways about it.
We thought watching that it seemed to turn during the Gods and Mortals task. So we've got a little clip for you.
Lovely.
Have a little look.
I love Julie as much as you guys, right? But Julie will push it to the edge.
Yes.
Right, you know what she's like, and you know what she's like.
Julie will speak her mind differently. She'll say things I would say.
Right?
Of course.
So if you end up taking it a step on from Julie, right, it will start becoming vicious. So just be careful on it. I mean, I have to tell you something. I'm not happy with some of the things Julie's saying.
Yeah.
And I think it's far too far over the edge. So it's up to you guys. You know, I'm just telling you.
So what do you make of that, Julie?
A two-faced bastard.
Was Martin somebody that you didn't expect to hear that kind of thing
Never.
from?
I would never have thought that. So he's the one who's doing a damn good performance, I'll tell you.
Do you think Martin is... Martin was the one that said, actually, on going into the house, that he had a game plan and that he was going to do it. So do you think that was it? Because that seems to be the point when the boys turned.
Must have been. Must have been. But I can assure you, I completely trusted Martin. I really did. What an arsehole.
You spoke a lot about the gang in the house and you've just touched on them again a few minutes ago. So what was it like to live in there with what you thought of as the gang?
Not easy. Not easy at all, I'm telling you. Once the bros got started, whoa! I'm telling you, you know. You got Ashley arse-licking, Harvey. It's all going on, you know, and you think, hang on a minute.
We've seen Harvey in tonight's show. We saw him, you and him speaking in the smoking area and him apologising.
Yeah, but there wasn't a camera there. That's when he does his apologies.
Oh, this is what the Prince has just said as well.
Really?
Yes.
Well, the Prince is telling you the truth then.
So how do you feel about Harvey now?
It doesn't bother me, to be honest with you.
No.
Not at all. I don't bear grudges. Let him get on with it.
That's good, isn't it? There is one woman left in the house now, and that is Colleen.
Colleen the mixer? Go for it, Colleen.
So where does your relationship stand with her? I know Brian touched on it earlier. I think when you went, the first night you were in there, we saw you girls together quite a bit, and we thought you were going to have like a lovely friendship. Didn't seem to work out in the beginning, but then you said when it was
because I think
just
she had a
the two of you.
preconceived idea.
Okay.
I think she'd made her mind up before she came in.
That must be quite hard as well when you're going into something like this.
Yeah, absolutely, it was. So and it was unnecessary, you know, she didn't need to feel like that about me or to feel threatened.
Yeah.
You know, like we had, we won a task today for hairdressing and things like that.
Yeah.
And because my hair doesn't need doing, all I do is bloody wash it and leave it, I offered it to Colleen. I went in the diary room and said, look, Colleen's roots have come through. Can she have mine? You know, that's got to be fucking decent, hasn't it? Hey? Or am I wrong?
No, you are absolutely right. Let's talk about BBTV News.
Oh, loved it.
I've got to say, Julie,
Loved it.
you handled that amazingly. I
Thank
mean,
you.
some of the things that you had to read out that
Loved
were about
it.
yourself, you never let it slip, you never showed,
No.
you know, your acting skills obviously
Came in there.
Just
there.
And when you walked back into that house,
I kissed her. I kissed her down her tits, in her face, all over the bloody place.
I know. How much love was really in that kiss?
Fuck all.
I had a feeling you might say that, Julie.
Well, I'm sorry, but, you know, get it, got it, good.
When you nominated her on the first set of nominations, when you had to do it face-to-face, we know that you obviously found that really difficult, but she found it really upsetting as well. We have a little clip of Colleen.
She's so fucking two-faced. And I have felt a bitch coming in here slagging that woman off, but she is so playing the game in a vile way. You know I love you. Piss off, Julie. You haven't loved me from day one. You don't love all these people. And I wish I'd have nominated her. But I didn't, because I thought, you know what, she's national treasure and people are going to hate me if I keep nominating Julie, and everyone in here is falling for it. But she's so pissing false.
She's a fucking good actress. My God, I'll give her that.
Why do you think she gave you that hard pie in the face?
Well, I heard her, actually, as I was walking past her, say, I bet everybody would love to pie Bet Lynch in the face. And I thought, whoa, hang on a minute. I actually heard that. And so it didn't... But it didn't stop me from going behind and putting my head through.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Still went through with it.
I still went through with it, and that was a hard pie in the face.
You've had quite a tough week this week, I think it's fair to say.
It's been 3 weeks.
Well, yeah. Has it really been that bad,
Have I
Julie?
lost track?
No, but this week, especially, I think, because you were up for nomination and you didn't take that quite well.
The group's getting smaller.
Yeah, but I think aside from all of that, and I think a lot of people in here will agree with me, whether they love you or weren't that keen on you, you have possibly been one of the best ever celebrity Big Brother housemates that we've ever had. And we would love you to take a look at this.
Wow.
You keep giving me the evils.
Don't talk shite.
I'm not having the looks that you're giving me across the room. Shut up!
Fucking leave it.
Oh, well, I don't trust these two bitches now.
Oh, it's like a mouldy cock, innit? The poor bastard.
In the house are 11 other housemates, not quite as talented as you.
That's very true. Harvey, give it her. Thank you.
Julie, you're the best, man.
I can't believe I said Belen. Little bugger.
She's fucking like this.
Bog off, cock off. Ooh. Just a bit lower.
One thing that everybody has wanted to watch and that everybody has talked about, whether that be in a positive or negative way. You have just been absolutely sensational. You said in tonight's show that you've learnt a lot about yourself. So what do you feel like you've learnt?
I should swear a lot more.
You don't do it enough.
Yeah, it's not, you know what I mean? I'm not getting in there quick enough now. But this happens when you get 70, you know, but I always said that I would grow old disgracefully.
Yeah.
So I am absolutely fucking delighted to see that.
And one final question I have to ask you. Where did you learn those banana eating skills?
Oh, wasn't that fabulous? I tell you, Scott is really going to have to buck up now. When we get back home, I want fanning, bananaing, I want the lot. That spoiled me.
Julie,
that cherub was shaking.
You have been an amazing housemate. Thank you so much. Julie Goodyear, everybody. If you've got any questions for Julie, then send them into the digital team. They, as well, will be asking her questions after the show for their online exclusive. Details are on the screen now. After the break, we'll be giving our panel a chance to interrogate our two latest evictees. Get it? Got it? Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Today is the day that former winner Alex Reid has been arrested on suspicion of criminal damage, and Denise Welsh admitted that she had to go into hiding after the last series. So thank goodness the lines are now open so that you can choose your next celebrity winner to follow in their esteemed footsteps. It's going to be amazing. So I've interrogated Julie's face. So I've interrogated our evictees, and now it's time for this lot to have a little go. So Linda, would you like to go first?
Do I have to pick one or the other?
Pick one.
All right, I'll go with Prince Lorenzo. Do you think that you've learnt to be more domesticated now? You've had to do cooking and things like that in the house. You've actually had to make your own breakfast.
No.
No, you still can't cook.
No. I can, but I don't do it now. But I did it growing up. Like my parents were away. I know how to cook an egg. I know how to cook toast. I mean, it's not complicated.
Is that it? Egg and toast?
Well, like no spaghetti. I cooked. Did you not? I cooked pasta. I cleaned, and but I'm used. Like no, It's not like I've never grown up around it.
Talking of domesticated, is the white swallow going to happen, Julie?
Oh, yes. Definitely. Yeah. Breakfast, all-day breakfast, VIP guests, pets are welcome. Oh, it's going to happen.
Lee, do you have a question?
I have. Prince, now you and Danica are out of the house, are you going to continue your friendship, and are you going out for that meal?
Listen, I know she has a bad rap. I know the history behind her. In the house, she was awesome. She was really cool. I will go out to lunch with her. I'm not going to take her past that meal.
Right.
And I'll end it there.
Would you want to?
Of course he would.
I would if I trusted her, and I don't.
Right, OK, fair enough.
For Julie?
I do have a question for Julie. Julian seemed absolutely lovely, and you seemed more relaxed around him. Did you feel that you could be more yourself when you were just with Julian?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We were totally on the same wavelength. And I adore gay men anyway, you know, there's something in there and it clicks. And he kept me going. He really did, you know, with his sense of humour, very dry, but so perceptive, and I think he should win it.
I was going to say, do you think he'll win? I think
there's a lot of love for Julian. A lot of love for Julian. You have a question for Julie, don't you?
Hello, Julie.
Hello, sweetheart.
Apart from Julian, who will you be keeping in touch with?
Samantha.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Will it only be Julian and Samantha,
Only,
Julie?
yeah. The rest can fuck off.
Next.
I don't give a shit.
Linda, do you have a question for Julie?
Yeah, out of the nominations, who shocked you the most?
None of them.
None of them? Not
No.
anything that they said didn't shock you?
Not at all.
And do you not agree with anything they said about being slightly two-faced, saying,
No.
I love you, and then calling them a twat in the bathroom or whatever?
No.
You don't?
I was the only one not playing games.
Don't you think that is playing games, though, saying that you love someone and then saying something nasty behind their back?
Not really, no. Not really, because if they change, I change. Treat me like a lady, and that's exactly what you'll get. But then, if they start treating me like a piece of shit, watch yourself.
Hey, question for Prince.
Personally, I've got to say you weren't that entertaining. However, I think that you were probably the nicest and easiest person to live with. You didn't rock the boat, but you didn't seem to make any really deep friendships. Who would you keep in touch with from the house?
I would keep in. I love
Other
Martin.
than Danica.
Martin, Danica, Colleen. I like Mike's a ton of fun. Like definitely, I'd go out with Mike and Ashley, and that's about
What
it.
about Julie?
No. No, because I think she was playing a game.
You have a question
Well, that's
for
your
Lorenzo.
opinion. You're entitled
I know.
to it.
Yeah, Prince
But I
Lorenzo.
wasn't.
In the house, you were a perfect gentleman to all the ladies, and I just wondered if you were like that to all the ladies outside the house.
I try to be. As I said when I got there, I don't want to attack until I get attacked, and when someone betrays me, then I defend myself, and that's what I did in the house.
But you were a gentleman.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
Sorry?
were.
So I just wondered why he's still single.
Why are you still single?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I was engaged. I've dated many girls, and I think it's all about timing and the right one. And I'm not going to force an issue until I find the perfect girl for me.
I think maybe you choose the wrong girls if you're going for somebody like Danica.
Good point.
Kate's taken, by the way, because I can see the electricity happening between the two
you know
of you.
what? He's absolutely delightful and charming. He's like a real-life Disney prince.
Yeah, but so we pretty much know everything, kind of, about the Prince and Julie, but what about the housemates they have left behind? Here's another exclusive from the house tonight.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm really pleased. In reality, there was a huge part of me that wanted to get through and see this game to the end. You know, I've been a fan of this show forever, and I think if I've experienced all of it, and I've thrown myself into it, but if I went away and I never actually experienced what the final was like, I'd regret that. Do you know what? There was a strange bit of me that appreciated being involved in an eviction night. Like I said, you know, I wanted to kind of experience the whole realm of being Big Brother, and I think eviction night process is one of the main things. So at least now I can say that I know what it's like, and it is a real adrenaline buzz. You know, I was nervous before the names were called, and when Brian said I was safe, yeah, I was relieved.
So we're only 2 steps away from the final, and one of those 6 celebrities left in there are your gold medalists. It is time to pick up the phone and vote for your winner. So we're down to the final 6. Who will be your Celebrity Big Brother winner? Lines are open and you are voting to win. From a landline, call 0901 616 17 and add the number of the housemate. From a mobile, call 65058 and add the number of the housemate. For Ashley, add 01. For Colleen, add 03. For Harvey, add 05. For Julian, add 07. For Martin, add 09. For The Situation, add 13. Calls cost no more than 36p from BT landlines or any mobile. Calls from other landlines may vary. Voting closes for the final time in Friday's show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBvote. So there you go. Your winner will be crowned on Friday night. Get voting. Helen. Hi. Look who I've brought into your sweaty box.
What a treat.
What a treat. Now, you have questions.
I do,
from the online community. You
Shall I go
fire away,
straight
so we
for
haven't
it?
got long, so get as many out as you can.
Lily Ricochet wants to know, Julie, who was the first to wear leopard print, Bet Lynch or Julie Goodyear?
Julie Goodyear.
Very good. Sarah Nix Prince wants to know, would you consider doing the UK Bachelor as you seem to be drawn to the British ladies?
No.
Fair enough. Lots of questions, actually, many people ask this question.
Okay.
Would you consider doing a TV stage show with Julian as your amazing comedy
Yes.
duo? Yes.
Definitely.
Great.
What would you like to do with him?
Anything.
Everyone's
No, I
asked that
slept
question.
with him. I think I should.
You've been trending literally nearly every night, Julie, as well. And Prince, you've been trending tonight too on Twitter, if that makes sense to you. It means everyone was talking about you on Twitter.
I lost you 5 seconds ago.
The accent, she's from Birmingham.
Hey. Claire Thornhill wants to know, Prince, who would you snog, marry and evict from the house?
Snug, Mary, I would evict. Still there?
Of all of them.
Snug is like hug?
Kiss. Snog. Kiss.
Oh, kiss. Well, there's only Colleen left, so Colleen.
You never know the whole
Any of the
housemates.
housemates.
Oh, Danica.
Which one? Snog, marry or
Snog.
evict? Snog.
Evict, I would evict Harvey.
And who would you marry?
Who would I marry? Danica again if it was a different Danica.
You can't pick the same person
Rhian.
twice.
Rhian.
Okay,
Rhian was
Rhian.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Rob Smith wants to know, Julie, would Martin Kemp make a good landlord at the Rovers' return?
No, certainly not.
That's it. I'm sorry, we're out of
loads
time.
more. That's fine.
Final eviction is over. Thank you to all of my lovely guests tonight and our 2 evictees. I will meet you back here tomorrow for the penultimate bit on the side, where I'll be joined by Diane Newdale and Gemma Collins, plus these two. Have a lovely night.